Hello. I'm Professor Carlton. Today is a very special day. Today I will be covering a song by my daughter. As many of you know, my daughter is the greatest musician of all time. Vanessa Carlton is also the greatest poet of all time. That's something not everyone knows. Why? It's simple. Because of the beauty of her music, while listening to her songs, it's impossible to also detect the beauty of her lyrics. That's why I'll be doing her this service today, of reading just the poetry of her songs, the lyrics, absent the musical accompaniment. Today I'll be reading one of my daughter's fondest hits, Ordinary Day. I want the best glasses for this. There they are. Ordinary Day by Vanessa Carlton. Just a day, just an ordinary day. Just trying to get by. Just a boy, just an ordinary boy. But he was looking to the sky. And as he asked if I would come along, I started to realize that every day you find just what you're looking for. Like a shooting star, he shines. Who? The ordinary boy shines like a shooting star? Let's continue. He said, "Take my hand. Live while you can. Don't you see your dreams lie right in the palm of your hand?" And as he spoke ordinary words. Although they did not feel, for I felt what I had not felt before, you'd swear those words could heal. Let's stop for a moment. He spoke ordinary words. But he said, "Don't you see your dreams lie right in the palm of your hand?" Is that ordinary to say that to a stranger? We're going to find out. She does say that he spoke ordinary words. So what is she trying to say? This is what I think. Although they did not feel, for I felt what I had not felt before, you'd swear those words could heal. I think they sounded ordinary, but they in fact were not. They sounded ordinary to her because they were ordinary to her. Follow? It's what she's thinking. It's her ordinary thought process. Therefore, to hear these odd words from somebody, they sound ordinary to her because they're ordinary to her. Whereas if he had said them to another girl, she may not have found them ordinary. But they did not feel ordinary to her at the same token, even though they were ordinary to her. Why? Because she felt what she had not felt before. A new feeling came across her as she heard these ordinary words. So she knew that they probably weren't ordinary, even though they sounded ordinary, because of the way she felt was a feeling she had never felt before. Let's continue. And as I looked up into his eyes, his vision borrows mine. And to know he's no stranger, for I feel I've held him for all of time. Another contradiction at first glance. She looked into his eyes, and his vision borrowed her vision. Think about that. How could one's vision borrow another's vision? Try to think outside the box. This is poetry. She looks at him and sees that his vision is aiming out of her eyes. Sounds complex, but is it? Yes, it is. It's poetry. What it means, in my estimation, is that she saw that he saw the world as she saw it as well. Another word, less poetic, soulmate. And to know he's no stranger, for I feel I've held him for all of time. Now, at first, it's hard to understand that. How could you know a stranger for all of time? How could you hold a stranger for all of time if you're just now meeting them? Maybe he's not a stranger. Deja vu? Past lives? We don't know yet. Let's continue. And he said, "Take my hand, live while you can. Don't you see your dreams lie right in the palm of your hand?" In the palm of your hand. We heard this before. Why is it being repeated? Maybe you should be paying attention to that line. Don't you see your dreams lie right in the palm of your hand? In the palm of your hand. Please come with me. See what I see. Touch the stars, for time will not flee. Time will not flee. Can you see? What's he showing her? He took her somewhere. She went. He showed her what he saw. He had her touch the stars. For time will not flee. And time did not flee while she was touching the stars. Or before she was touching the stars. While she was touching the stars, time did not flee. And he said to her, "Can you see that it is true? Time is not fleeing as you touch these stars." And it did not flee. He was right. How did she touch the stars? Let's continue. Just a dream. Just an ordinary dream. As I wake in bed, and the boy, that ordinary boy. Or was it all in my head? She sang, it was a dream. At this point, she thinks it could have been a dream. An ordinary dream. As she wakes in bed, however, she sees the boy, that ordinary boy. Or does she see him? Or was it all in her head? Did he ask if I would come along? It all seemed so real. Seemed so real. But as I looked to the door, I saw that boy standing there with a deal. Here's the deal. And he said, "Take my hand, live while you can. Don't you see your dreams lie right in the palm of your hand? Right in the palm of your hand. Right in the palm of your hand. Just a day. Just an ordinary day. Now it's a day. It was a dream. Just trying to get by. Just a boy, just an ordinary boy, but he was looking to the sky." Just a dream, just a day. Just an ordinary dream, just an ordinary day. But it all seemed so real. Which was it? The boy was ordinary. The day was ordinary. Just like the song says, ordinary day. Everything was ordinary. The day, the dream, was just an ordinary dream. The boy was just an ordinary boy. Everything was ordinary. He spoke ordinary words. He was an ordinary boy. But, although everything was ordinary, and he was just an ordinary boy, he was looking to the sky. He was looking to the sky. So was it really ordinary? Thank you for listening to today's song reading. I'm Professor Carlton. You have a lot to think about until next week.